So that takes care of Dexter. And I think I'm just about done with what I can do in the mainland before advancing to chapter 2. There's still, I think, like a couple of random spots that I want to explore. Like, I haven't taken the path to the monastery at all yet, and there's a couple spots of woods to the north. There's, I think maybe, like, there's a couple of other caves and things, too, that I've kind of ignored because they're too strong for me. Like the Archon cave in the north with the Dragon Slayer. There's the skeletons back here, the 3 tightly clumped skeletons behind a door that I just can't fight. There's fire lizards near the Water Mage's dig site. So yeah, oh, that would be death, but hey, strafe glitch. Okay, so what is my plan? I guess I'll head to the monastery. Do some exploring around the monastery on that path. Might even be able to sneak into the monastery. And then I'll go explore the woods in the north and then go talk to Lord Hagen. And finally advance the main quest. Oh, my bow's glitching out. I really wish it wouldn't do that. Randomly bow and flex. And I'm not even using it. Is there another? No, I guess not. Okay, this soundtrack is my favorite one in the game.
Nothing to be had there.
This moment here when the bell chimes come in, that's supposed to be kind of like a climactic build-up for the track. And I want to say that little loot bit at the very end, the doon, doo 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 doo, I think that gets quoted in the first Risen, like in the credit scene or something like that. I don't remember for certain what or where, because it's been so long since I played Risen, but I do remember there was some like little Gothic chime or jingle thing that got quoted in there. So Isgardath.
Hey, you!
Isgarath.
Innos be with you. What can I do for you, wanderer?
I might be able to steal from him. Nothing like stealing from a monk.
Bless me.
I bless you in the name of Innos. May the Lord's fire burn in your heart and give you the strength to act according to his justice.
What are you doing here?
I am a magician of fire, a priest of our god, Innos. This shrine is consecrated to him, the highest god, the creator of the fire and lord of justice. People come to me in order to pray to Innos and be blessed. And for a small donation, you can get many useful things from me.
Where will this path take me?
The path
There's
leads
my
to the
bow
monastery
flexing.
of the Magicians of Fire. However, access is permitted only to the servants of Innos. Since you have already chosen to join another group, entrance will be denied you.
Show me your wares.
Enlightenment, that's kind of cool. At a certain point in the game, mana and hit points become like really useful, or more important than other things. I'll just have to remember that. I don't
May
want
Innos watch over you always.
to spend the money on it now. So here we have the Monastery of the Fire Mages.
Welcome to the Monastery of Innos, stranger. I am Brother Pedro, a humble servant of Innos and the warder of the gate to the holy monastery. What is it you require?
I need your purse, and then I need you to tell me about life in the monastery.
Tell me about life in the monastery.
We live in the monastery in order to serve Innos. We novices perform the work and study the scriptures when we have the opportunity. The magicians watch over us, and they explore the arts of magic.
I want to enter the monastery.
Only the servants of Innos are allowed to enter the monastery. If you want to pray to Innos, go find one of the roadside shrines. You will find the tranquility to pray there.
What do I have to do to be accepted in the monastery?
Acceptance into the monastery is denied to you. You have already chosen a path.
So that's something that makes sense from a game standpoint. You have to choose one of the three factions, and you can't join one and then also join the other. But in a real world perspective, it's kind of silly that like a sort of religion would just deny somebody even the chance to test their faith or prove their faith.
What are the rules you live by?
Innos is the god of truth and justice, and thus we may never lie or commit a crime. Should you transgress against a brother of the community or steal our property, you will pay a penalty for it. Innos is also the god of law and fire. As a novice, you must show obedience and respect to all magicians of fire.
I see.
Furthermore, it is the duty of a novice to carry out all the work in the monastery for the good of the community.
I want to become a novice.
You have already chosen your path. The path of magic is closed to you.
I want to unequip this bow because I'm getting tired of seeing it bow and flex all the time. So, yeah, so I can't do any quests, or I can't even get into the monastery, but we will come back here for our main quest later. Now, the unfortunate thing is that I feel like the monastery has some of the more interesting starting faction quests in the game. As a militia, what did I do? Like, I got Peck back to work. I helped fight some field raiders out of Lobart's farm, and I tracked down some swampweed, which, you know, I don't know. I guess that's what you'd expect from the militia, like the local police or whatever, but those quests are kind of lame. Whereas here in the monastery, they do a little bit better job of making you well, I guess they do a similar job of making you fit your role through your quests, but there's definitely a lot more pomp and circumstance in here to do all the quests. And so here I just broke into the monastery.
That was no big deal.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
I'm honestly not sure how to get out of here after doing that. But interestingly enough, nobody really cares that I'm here.
Those are all just rumors. Only Innos decides what's
What are you planting here?
We're trying to grow healing plants that Master Neoras can use to brew potions.
path of virtue is long, rocky.
So there's a lot of quests that you do as a novice. Like, there's a whole quest to get in here, but unfortunately getting in here kind of locks you into the Fire Mage quest
Innos deals out
or
fair
factions, so you can't really do all of these novice quests and then join a different faction.
punishment. He wants to know.
So I don't know, I would be surprised
Hey!
if the game let me
totally
do any of
obvious.
these actual quests.
I used to say that myself.
How's it going?
I thank Innos that I can be here in the monastery.
That will never change.
Hey!
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm just getting like a lot of...
Hey, you!
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
I'm either getting no dialogue or a lot of generic dialogue.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
I used to say that myself.
Oh, here's a paladin. I am
Hey,
an
you!
aspiring paladin. So I can't even talk
May
to him.
Innos illuminate your path.
This is because I'm...
What do you want here?
oh,
Go!
I'm absolutely...
See, that wasn't so hard.
absolutely not supposed to be in here right now, and the game,
You should
therefore,
have known better.
is not,
I've got no time for
like,
things
doesn't
like
have options coded for it. What the hell is this?
Do you really think?
This is like a glitch. This has never been here before.
Could have told you that before.
I couldn't care less.
It has collision
I always
too.
act in the name of Innos.
Boy, that's weird. I've never seen that before. Yeah. Okay. Get.
Better watch out. Tell that. scriptures.
That will never change.
Create skeleton, that's kind of cool.
Nobody ever asks me.
And there's more, believe me.
Anything's possible.
Path of virtue
What did you want in here, huh?
Nothing.
Anything's possible.
But yeah, I don't know
wants to know?
how you get out of here the
You
normal
should have
way.
known better.
It might be like this.
I couldn't get away with that.
That'll only cause more trouble.
I couldn't care less.
Because you can't go through the main door, and
Do
you
you
gotta...
really think?
That's no secret.
Is there a way to get the key?
Could
in
have told you
here?
that before.
Oh, what the hell?
I used to say that myself.
And I
There've been
really
all
do not
kinds of
remember
rumors.
how to get out of here.
I'm staying out of it.
You better watch out who you tell that to.
That was no big deal.
Do you really think?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to reload my
That was
save.
no big deal.
Can't go on like this forever. There've been all kinds of rumors.
Yeah, we'll just load out of here. There's like some cool stuff down there, but I don't want to be too exploity. I mean, climbing over the wall, that's kind of legit in the sense that you're not really breaking the game rules, but it's definitely going against the spirit of the game because you're not supposed to be in there. Let me try re-equipping my bow and seeing if it will start randomly bowing and flexing. Alright. So actually where I want to go is kind of just on the other side of that mountain range. But I gotta take the long way around to get there. I think there are some I think there are some wargs in those woods that I can't really kill. Let's see, actually I did talk to I did find Vino's secret stash. There's a possibility I could maybe talk to Vino and trigger that dialogue. But again, I don't remember how the game expects you to know that that's Vino's or to like trigger any of that dialogue. Like, man, like just look at this world design here. This is awesome. I love that the game has so many vertical levels to it. 'Cause that creates like a denser and more interesting world. Kind of feels like you fit more things into the world when you give it vertical levels like that. And it makes exploration a little bit harder, more nuanced, whatever, because you can kind of obscure things behind cliff faces or down drops like that, so it's a little bit harder to see and go everywhere, and it takes more effort to find places. And then navigating the world is also a little bit more arduous. And that just makes for better gameplay experience, in my opinion. Alright. This is kind of approaching the areas that I haven't really done much exploring in. I might not be able to do too much here, but I just want to see. Don't want to fight wargs. I missed. Field raiders left and right, but there's also wargs up there, and I don't want to aggro them. Looks like we also got blood flies up that path. And a shadow beast. Great. So I probably can't kill that shadow beast either. Shadow beasts I can kill, and I have killed a few, but I need to be able to pin them against a wall. And I don't see a wall nearby. Or he's not already close enough to a wall to be able to get him. Ah. Ah! Can you get up there? Thank you. There's my bow flexing. God, I hate that so much. Just wish it would stop doing that. Really kind of breaks the... Did I just target the shadow beast? Yeah. Alright, I feel like that's just about everything for this forest. I think there is like... There's like a tiny little pond with zombies on it, or at it, but I don't know where that is. Dragon root, that's so worth it. So I don't know where to... I don't remember where to find those zombies. They might be to my left, actually. Somewhere over there. So I guess that'll be it for this forest. I'll head back to Lobart's farm, I think. Try to talk to Vino, and then I'll go into town and talk to Lord Hagen. It's surprising that I was definitely here before and that I missed at least 4 plants. Oh, nope, there's more that I missed. Missed 6 whole plants. Four goblin berries. That's worth 12 dexterity. 6 dragon root is 18 strength. And I have 5 king's sorrel, so I can make no more than 5 permanent potions. It would be difficult to steal his purse. I don't think I can do that.
That's not what I witnessed. I witnessed it myself. Who says things like that? That's an open secret.
Honestly, I won't tell her myself from now on.
Now that's typical. Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
About those missing people.
Yes?
I know where the missing people are.
What have you found out?
A man named Raven dragged them off to a remote part of Corinus.
What makes you so sure?
I read his orders. He's got the local bandits working for him. Here.
Good. You did a great job. I had feared that we might have to resign ourselves to never knowing.
I am ready to join the Ring of Water.
So you delivered your message to Lord Hagen?
No, not yet.
Make haste then. Go to him. I think your message is very important.
Alright. Do that in a second.
The human slew the beast, and it entered into...
I can't believe that.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Is there any
Besides what I...
Okay, so I can't talk to him about his winery, his distillery. Well, maybe I can pick some pockets. I bet Hilda won't give me any more stew now that
I'm sure you have enough money to buy yourself something in town.
Yeah.
Hey!
That would be difficult to steal his purse. That's interesting.
Hey!
Okay, so now I think I can talk to Lord Hagen. Whoa. That was weird.
I've heard a thing or two.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
It can't go on like this forever.
Only in us decides what's right or wrong.
That's all just gossip.
Only in
Halt!
us decides.
Only men who are in service to the king may enter the town hall.
I am a member of the militia.
All right, you can go in.
Boy, that was easy. Albrecht. Risky. I think I can steal his purse.
I need to talk to Lord Hagen.
He's in the Great Hall, straight through there. Whatever it is you want from him, keep it short. He's a busy man.
What does it mean to be a paladin?
A paladin is a warrior of Innos. He lives in order to serve him and fights in order to do him honor. In return, the gift of magic is bestowed upon us. The magic of runes, which we are granted as recognition for our deeds.
Can you teach me something?
I only instruct paladins.
But before I talk to Hagen, I want to steal everything I can. This chest, the combination was just all right. That's kind of trippy. Tricky? Yeah, it's trippy and tricky, I guess. This is Cornelius. Interesting, I was able to steal that way early. That will be important later. Blood chalice? Blood chalice.
Hey, you!
What's your business here? If you want something, make an appointment.
Who are you?
I am Larius, the local governor. Even if it may not seem so at the moment, I am the most powerful man in this city.
So you're in charge here?
At the moment, my hands are tied. That Lord Hagen is in command here, for as long as he's in the city at any rate.
How's it going?
What business is it of yours? As long as the paladins are in the city, Lord Hagen takes care of all the affairs that concern the city.
I didn't mean to intrude.
You have failed utterly at that, so go away.
Ha, alright. That's fair. Let's see if I can steal this silver plate without getting caught. It's kind of in a weird spot. Seem to have done it successfully. There's water and wine there, but I don't care about that. Alright, so here we have Lord Hagen. commander of the Paladins.
I have already heard of you. Lothar has reported that you wish to speak with me. You are the stranger who has demanded the Eye of Innos. I am Lord Hagen, Paladin of the King, warrior of our Lord Innos, and Commander-in-Chief of Khorinis. I have much to do, so do not waste my time. Tell me, rather, why you are here.
I'm looking for a metal ornament. It should have been by the stone circle near Lobar's farm.
If you mean this thing here, we suspected that it might be a magical rune, but it turned out to be completely worthless. You can have it if you like. I have no use for it.
I want to take up service with the Order.
To be a warrior of Innos means to devote yourself entirely to the cause of Innos. Only the noblest and bravest warriors are accepted into our order. If you are truly determined to become a paladin, you must prove that you are worthy.
How can I prove myself worthy?
Your deeds will show whether you are worthy. We fight for freedom and justice in the name of Innos. We fight against Beliar and his henchmen who want to destroy the just order of Innos.
I understand.
You understand nothing at all. Our honor is our life, and our life is Innos. A paladin goes into battle praising Innos, and many of us have lost our lives on the altar of the eternal strife between good and evil. Every single one of us has committed himself to this tradition. If we fail, we tarnish the deeds of our fallen comrades. Only he who truly understands this is worthy of being a paladin.
What do you know about the Eye of Innos?
It is a divine artifact. In the old prophecies, it is mentioned in connection with dragons. However, the scriptures also say that only a chosen of Innos can wear it.
The hosts of evil are gathering very close to here, in the Valley of Mines.
In the Valley of Mines? We have dispatched an expedition there. We are also aware of reports that say the pass there is occupied by orcs. But thus far, no news has reached me of an army of evil. What army is that supposed to be?
An army of dragons who have gathered hosts of their minions around them.
Dragons? According to the old scriptures, it is many centuries since dragons were last sighted. Tell me, why should I believe a word you say?
But the question isn't whether you can believe me. The question is whether you can afford not to believe me when I tell the truth.
As long as I have no proof, I cannot afford to send even more men there.
Why have you come to Khorinis?
We are on an important mission for the kingdom. Our orders come directly from King Robar. I told you that we have sent an expedition to the Valley of Mines. That is the reason for our presence.
So you want me to bring you proof?
Precisely. Cross the pass and go to the Valley of Mines. Once there, seek out the expedition, and when you have found them, speak to Commander Garond. If anyone knows the situation there, he will. If he confirms your words, then I am prepared to help you.
Does that mean you'll hand over the Eye of Innos to me?
The Eye of Innos? Good. Bring me proof. Then I shall see to it that you are permitted to wear the amulet.
Then can I say I've got your word on this matter?
You can, for you have it.
How am I supposed to get across the pass?
I shall give you the key to the gate to the pass. However, you will have to find your own way through the ranks of the orcs. May Innos protect you.
So here and now, we're in Chapter 2. There's a statue of Innos here that I could maybe steal somehow. So now starting in, I think with being in a new chapter, some merchants may have gotten new stock, and I think there might also be some respawn.
He really didn't deserve that.
For the king!
Hey, you!
Might be able to steal his thing. Wait, is that right? Yeah. It says risky, and I've stolen risky before, but there was somebody random who...
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yes, for my current assignment, I need the claws of a snapper, but not just any old claws. It would have to be something special. The claws of a mighty beast who has killed many men already, or something like that.
Where can I find snappers?
There are a few of them on this island, but most of them live in the Valley of Mines.
And what's in it for me?
I could get you a ring of invincibility.
I'll see what I can do. Show me your wares.
So now he's got double blocks and Southern Defense art. So for 5,000 gold, I can get like a free couple of points for my combat skills. That's a lot of money, though.
It can't go on like this forever.
Show me your wares.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Storm. 5 mana for 250 damage.
No idea. You tell me.
That seems like a pretty good ratio.
No one really wants to hear that.
I don't know if I need the claw skill to get that.
I used to say that myself.
I think I know exactly where to find that one.
Hey you, wait a minute. You're headed for the Valley of Mines, aren't you?
And?
Here's a bargain. You give me a report on what's going on with the ore, and for that I will get you a ring that increases your life energy.
I'll see what I can do.
So now Fernando wants... Does that just mean I have to go talk to Garond? Okay. I'm kind of Googling whether I need to have the skill, the take claw skill to get that. Lutero Snapper Claw. You'd think if I needed it, they would tell me, like, right in that dialogue. They'd say something like, how do I get the claws? Most of what I'm finding online is talking about, like, sort of conflicts. There's 2 quests that kind of overlap. I don't know. I do have, like, a fair amount of...
Nobody wants to know.
I have a fair amount of skill points.
It was just like you said.
So I could maybe afford to just learn a few hunting skills. Now the downside is if I'm going to be learning these skills anyway, then I should have done that much earlier.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I already thought as much.
Teach me how to skin animals.
I'm no better off myself.
It can't go on like this forever.
Oh, you know, wait a minute. There's two things that I'm forgetting.
I've heard a thing or two.
I think there's an entire area near Jack's lighthouse that I forgot to explore.
That's the first I've heard.
And now that I'm in chapter 2, I'm hearing I was told supposedly that the dexterity amulet that I was looking for way back here is now respawned. And there's a wolf. So there has been some respawn.
It can't go on like this forever.
Teach me how to...
Right. You take a shot.
Wait a minute. He's a merchant. Does he have new inventory?
Show me...
He's got a beach bow.
You mustn't believe everything.
And a belt of skill. So for an extra 500 I can get... 500 gold I can get an extra 5 dexterity.
Works all day too.
Do you really believe that?
That would be a problem.
I think I want that.
That's all just gossip.
Just like you said.
Not that I necessarily need more dexterity right now, but it'll be helpful.
Thanks for saving me.
I wanted to talk to Thorben.
That's the first I've heard
Oh,
of it.
Risky. I could steal
Thanks
his
for
purse.
saving.
That's been known a long time.
You miserable little thief!
No, I can't. See, he's the one guy that I randomly just can't steal from, even though I've had flawless success stealing Risky purses.
Hey! Are you... And what... Show me...
So yeah, he needs all of that. He's got nothing.
It can't go on like this
The
forever.
music stopped, and now I get like awkward, boring
was his
atmosphere
decision,
with no music.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
That's no secret.
I never knew that.
Ah.
In his wisdom.
I've got my own opinion about that. Hey, you! Here.
And that's the truth.
Inos deals out fair punishment.
You can't rely on that.
I can't believe that.
I don't believe it.
That's all just gossip.
I knew that would be a problem.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
But he knew that all along.
There's nothing you can do about it.
I knew that would be a problem.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Show...
Listen to me.
You got a whole lot of nothing.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
Is it really true?
Teach...
Right. You take.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
He didn't get that from me.
How are...
If the orcs really, there's only.
Is there no...
No.
I wouldn't be so sure.
That's
It's really not my problem. I hardly know what to believe anymore. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
That gives me an extra 5 dexterity. Maybe that's enough to pickpocket over.
Hey, you!
Thanks for saving.
Yeah.
Hey!
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Hey, you! What?
I can sell you.
Hey, you! Are you still working?
I finished the commission from Lord Hagen. Now I'm making magic ore blades for him. But for pay this time. But I also have the time again to make a few weapons on the side for the merchants in the marketplace. So, if you're looking for a good blade, you should try them.
Tell me more about magic ore blades.
Creating a magic blade is a very complicated and expensive process, but the result is a blade that's easy to handle and practically indestructible. The blade is certainly of good quality, but it will only show its true power in the hands of a paladin. A paladin's sword is consecrated by Innos. As a result, the magic blade becomes an enchanted weapon that does incomparable damage.
I want to buy a magic ore blade.
I can only sell magic blades to the paladins, and even then, only one each.
So that'll be a thing later.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
Success.
Show me your wares.
She ain't got no apples. I only want apples.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Those are all just rumors.
Give me something to drink.
Do you really believe that?
Still no apples.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Anything's possible.
Show me.
Don't tell me you
So
didn't
we're
know
in a new chapter. He's updated his map to show me the map of the holy shrines.
He insisted he knew better.
So that will show me
Come back again later.
where all of Inno's statues are, and I think I'll need that for the paladins. Maybe at some point.
Do you really think?
It might be a fire mage quest.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Hey, you! About those...
No, he insisted he knew better.
I know what has become of all the missing people.
Really?
The former ore baron, Raven, had them kidnapped.
Are you sure? Then we need to get them out of there.
I'm working on it.
All right, but you know, whenever you need my help...
Then I'll know where to find you. Understood.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Will it ever change?
Why haven't I heard about this before?
These are bad times.
Listen to the wrong people.
I can't take care of it.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
For all your stuff, I'll give you 200 gold pieces.
That's what I've always said.
All right, sold.
We've made some good deals today.
Show me.
Someone's got to do the work.
He, I don't think, has updated his inventory.
And it's gonna get even worse.
So basically right now,
I can't take care of everything.
it's chapter 2, and my kind of long-term plan is to get into the Valley of Mines, talk to a couple of people, and then get out.
Hey, you!
But I need to... I'm kind of going around talking to people and seeing what all has changed now.
About...
Show me what...
I found this... The bad... This lit...
I think... I'll see to it. Sound work up. That just...
I didn't want to actually do that. I just wanted to see if that if picking that dialogue option would force that to happen. So I don't want to lock Fernando away until I finish his quest.
What do you...
Then...
He's got a giant machete. Ring of Magic, large healing. These are like all paladin spells. None of these are really useful to me though, they're all strength weapons.
I wouldn't be so sure.
You should really have known better.
So I'm just gonna run around and talk to most of the people in town.
Worse.
That's really not my problem.
Don't tell this to anyone.
See if if situations have changed, if there's extra quests or whatever that I can pick up. It's getting a little late. And then I'm gonna go... I want to go check for that dexterity amulet that I'm told spawns in the mountains. Now that it's chapter 2 and now that I'm in the militia. And then at that point I might be... Well, no, I still need to explore that one area up above, near Jack's lighthouse. It's basically like right there, those treetops on the hill. I don't think I ever went that way. You got nothing? What about Mortis?
Hey!
I thought there was somebody in here who would sell me stuff. I might be able to get new militia armor at this point. Maybe not. Alright, that's fine.
The security measures for the protection of the upper quarter will be further strengthened. The guards on the gates are ordered to interpret the law in the strictest sense in order to prevent unauthorized entry.
Oh, that way difficult. I don't think I can do difficult.
Can you make me a prophecy?
Yes, time has progressed, and I shall give you a prophecy in return for a few coins.
How much?
For a paltry 100 coins, I shall risk a glance through time for you.
So it's a new chapter. I can get a new prophecy about what to expect in chapter 3.
Tell me about the future.
All right, son of bravery. I shall now enter a state of trance. Are you ready?
Yes.
A mercenary. He will need you. A terrible murder. The sinister henchmen. They are coming, searching for you. A guardian will fall, but the three shall unite. Only then shall you receive what is yours. That's all. There's nothing more I can see.
So all of that makes perfect sense if
Hear
you
ye,
have already
inhabitants
played
of
the game.
Corinthus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby
See, I
enacted.
can come in here and
Measures for the protection of the upper quarter
check on the Thieves Guild, see if they've got anything new going on.
interpret the law in the strictest sense in order to prevent unauthorized entry.
I see you become a fighter for law and order. It doesn't matter that you're in the service of Innos. You're one of us, and I hope that's the way you see it too.
Absolutely.
Hey, you! About the...
I can only sell these...
Yep. I only have like 3 of them.
Hey, you!
Just Spurs, got nothing. What about, I don't know, Cortez? What's this guy's name? Ramirez?
Have you got a job for me?
There is a thing I'd like to have, but I haven't found one so far.
What can I get you?
A sextant. Bring me a sextant. I'll pay you a good price for it.
Huh. Alright.
Where is it worth the trouble to break in?
In the upper quarter of town, of course. But if you want to break into somewhere up there, wait until night. Everyone's asleep then, except for the city guards. They patrol at night. I know one of them. Wombo. He's the only one interested in gold. He's expensive, but once you've paid him, you don't have to worry anymore.
That's good to know. I don't know what the Thieves Guild's signal does with him. It might just be acknowledgement.
Well, well.
Yeah, alright. So he wants a sextant, and I'm not sure where to find one of those. There might be one in the treasure chest. The locked treasure chest. Treasure chest? Across the bay in that little island area, but I don't know how to get the key for that. Let's talk to all the merchants, see what they got.
Show me.
Middle life, that's kind of cool. Rangaroo still got his free dexterity that I want to save.
Show me. Take your.
You've got kind of a bunch of garbage.
I've got suit.
I can still donate to Darren, but I don't want to do that yet either, because I think he also gives stat boosts. Jorah's got a bunch of strength weapons, also has a beach bow. Nothing terribly exciting.
There you are. Harrod has finally finished. That means that I can now offer you some new weapons.
Yeah, sure.
Show me.
Okay, you've got like a lot of strength weapons. Militia belt, so I can stack that with what I have now to get extra defense. But I don't know that I want to do that just yet because I think I'm about to get better armor anyway.
Show me.
He's got a strength potion for 800 bucks. That's kind of tempting to buy. Like, I don't need strength right now. I mean, each point of strength increases your damage, so it is useful. I'll just try to remember that for later. So now I need to talk to Vatras and Bartok. So I think Vatras should be able to let me join the Ring of Water now. And I think that armor that I get for joining the Ring of Water will be an improvement over what I'm using now.
I have a message for Master Isgaroth.
Oh.
He guards the shrine in front of the monastery. If you run this errand for me, you get to choose your own reward.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Good. Then take the message and choose one of these spell scrolls. When you have delivered the message, I shall reward you accordingly.
I guess I'll take offense.
Give me the ice arrow.
Good. So be on your way to Master Isgaroth now.
But before I do that, I want to join the Ring of Water.
I am ready to join the Ring of Water.
So you delivered your message to Lord Hagen?
Yes, but he sent me to the Valley of Mines so I could get him proof of my words.
You must decide what you want to do next. To me, it was important that he should get the message. Now it's up to him to act, or to wait for your proof. As far as you are concerned, you have proven that you are indispensable to us. You shall be one of our children, and go forth into the world in our name to do the bidding of Adanos. I consign to you this Ring of Water. May it help you find your allies, and together with them, preserve the balance of this world. May Adanos protect you, and now, go and meet your brothers. They will await you in the tavern, the Dead Harpy, and accept you into our community. You probably know the tavern. It lies on the way to Onar's farm. Do not forget to wear your ring, so your brothers will recognize you as one of their own.
Alright, so that's all good.